for today's episode, gumawa tayo ng mga easy Italian recipes na talagang bonggang-bonggang i-serve for dinner, lunch, or kahit merienda. Simulan muna natin by preparing the dessert. Siyempre, ang trending ngayon na tiramisu. But this one is medyo authentic. So, gawin na natin. So first, let's do the sabayon. I have here 6 egg yolks. Ilalagay ko sa mixing bowl. And then I'm going to put half a cup of white sugar. And then, meron akong simmering water dito sa aking kasirola. Ipapatong ko tong mixing bowl ko dyan. Make sure that the water is only simmering. Umuusok lang. Hindi yung kumukulong malakas because you don't want to burn your egg yolks. Kasi otherwise, yung finished product mo, maglalasang itlog. Gusto mo lang to parang may custard feel and flavor. Okay? So, ibibit ko yan dyan. Kailangan constant beating until lumapot ito. Medyo nakakangalay, pero kailangan, alam mo yon, beautiful things, talagang pinaghihirapan. Pag malapot na siyang ganito, yung yung wire whisk, yung parang naiiwan na yung marka niya. Okay na yan. So, alisin natin sa apoy. Turn off the heat. And then I just have here 1 orange. Now, it's really up to you. Ako kasi gusto ko yung lasang-lasa mo yung orange. So, I'm going to put zest of half an orange. Kailangan po ito para masabing tiramisu. Kasi hindi lang yung itsura niya yung may layering, pati yung flavor may layering. Kaya ko siya nilalagay ngayon so that mainitan yung zest, yung mga essential oils ng orange ay talagang lalabas. Oh my God, ang bango. And then, palamigin natin ito. Gagawa na din ako ng espresso using my coffee machine. And then, papalamigin ko na din. Kasi kailangan po, before we start the mixture, and before we start assembling our tiramisu, malamig po itong ating sabayon, or egg yolk and sugar mixture. Pati yung espresso. Okay, so now malamig na yung ating egg yolk mixture. We can start mixing the base for the tiramisu. So, you need this and you need cream. Kailangan po malamig yung cream. And then, of course, the main ingredient is mascarpone cheese. So, etong mascarpone cheese, para sa akin, importante siya to make a delicious, almost authentic tiramisu. Bakit ba may almost pa ako? May disclaimer. Kasi syempre, di ba, yung ibang ingredients naman natin, hindi naman 100% Italian. So, hindi ko pwedeng i-claim na this is an authentic tiramisu. Now, ang challenge sa mascarpone, available naman siya sa mga grocery stores, deli stores. Medyo may kamahalan po siya. So, in the absence, or kung hindi kaya ng budget, you can use cream cheese. But, there's a huge difference. Ang mascarpone po kasi has a higher fat content, around 60 to 70% fat. It's derived from cream. Ang cream cheese naman po natin, around 30 to 40% fat, and it's derived from milk. So, huge difference. Gumagawa din po ako ng tiramisu using cream cheese. Masarap din po. Pero pag natikman mo na yung using mascarpone, minsan medyo mahirap nang bumalik. But it's really up to you, okay? I'm leaving it up to you. Bahala ka po kung saan ka mas comfortable. So into my mixer, I just combine these 3 ingredients. Yung ating egg yolk mixture. And then ang optional dito if you want to put vanilla. Like I'll put a splash of vanilla. The cream. Pwedeng itong dalawa muna i-mix mo. Make sure the cream is cold from the fridge. And the mascarpone as well. Ang presyo po kasi ng mascarpone, doble po ng presyo ng cream cheese. Halos doble. Ay, teka, natanggal. Ang aking, ayan, nagparamdam. Ba't daw kasi binabanggit ko pa ang presyo? Eh, kailangan yun, di ba? Pag nagluluto ka, napakalaking factor. Let's mix this first. I'm going to put a splash of really good vanilla. Just a splash. Okay, and then let's put the mascarpone cheese. This is around 2 cups, 500 grams. Ay, napakasarap. Tapos nito mag-a-assemble na tayo. Super good. Ang bango-bango. Mix it at low speed. Once combined, mix it on high speed until maging fluffy. This dessert is very temperature sensitive. Kailangan po medyo malamig yung kusina. Kung hindi aircon ang kusina mo, kung summer, gabi ka po or pagpagabi ka na po mag-mix para maiwasan yung medyo humuhulas-hulas. Ayan, so pag inangat mo yung mixer and makikita mo na, ayan o, umaangat na din yung mixture, okay na po yan. You don't want to overmix it. Because the danger, kapag ka na-overmix mo po siya, is baka bumagsak na. Iinit siya because of the friction. Okay? Now, let's assemble. So, ito na yung espresso kong malamig. I'm going to put a splash of amaretto. This is almond liquor. Oh my God. Ang sarap. Splash. Kung ayaw mo ng matapang, dagdagan mo po ito ng konting tubig. Ako kasi sa tiramisu, gusto ko hindi lang matapang, napakatapang. Yung ipaglalaban tayo. This is my tiramisu mold. I ordered this online. Nakita ko lang kay Foodie Fred. Hello, my dearest Foodie Fred. Salamat for sharing the link. Sa Lazada lang ba to? Ewan ko. Hahanapin ko, ipapalagay ko sa description. So this is how you assemble it. This is how you do it. You dip your browas or lady fingers and then ipila mo lang dyan. I'm using browas kasi lahat na ngayon ang daming gumagawa ng tiramisu. Nagkakaubusan ng lady fingers. And of course, we want to support our local bakeries, our local artisans. So, gumamit tayo ng browas. I-dip mo lang ng mabilis na ganon. Dip lang ng mabilis. Some people, they don't like their tiramisu, the lady fingers, na talagang basang-basa. Ako naman, gusto ko medyo basang-basa. You want the bottom to be completely covered with your lady fingers because that will be your base. So, pag may nakikita ko mga spaces dyan, tinatapalan ko. Okay? Kasi pagka hollow yung ilalim, may vacant space, mahihirapan ka naman mamaya sa pag-lift ng tiramisu mo. Now, you put your cream mixture. You just use a spoon. And then, another layer. Mga 2 linggo na po kaming halos araw-araw gumagawa ng tiramisu. Isa na po ako sa mga naubusan ng mascarpone, so gumamit po ako ng cream cheese. Wala naman pong problema, masarap pa din. Pero gaya ng sinabi ko kanina, once talagang matikman mo na yung mascarpone, makagawa ka na ng tiramisu with mascarpone, parang mahirap nang bumalik. Para bang kung butter yung ginagamit mo, the real butter, mahirap nang bumalik sa margarine. Lala. Magaling tong mold na to eh. Alam mo, parang saktong-sakto talaga siya for this recipe. Alam mo yon yung parang, ay, ayan. Yung parang nag-adjust siya para sa akin, no? Para dito sa recipe kong ito. And then, you just use the help of a small angled spatula para lang maipantay mo yung ibabaw. Yan yung sinasabi ko sa inyo, saktong-sakto po itong recipe na to. And then, I'm going to put this in the fridge. Kailangan po ito overnight. Pag nagmamadali ka, mga 2 to 3 hours in the freezer. But it's really best if you chill it overnight. Okay? What I'll do, ipapasok ko muna siya sa ref ng ganito muna. And then after an hour, tatakpan ko po siya ng cling wrap para yung ibabaw niya medyo mag-set, hindi masira yung smooth top. Okay? I-ref ko tapos i-cling wrap ko after an hour. Spaghetti bolognese is simply meat sauce. Pero ito po, mas lamang talaga yung meat than the sauce. Napakasarap po nito. Ang medyo challenge lang, kailangan mong hindi siya madaliin. So, simulan na natin. Pinapainit ko po yung aking kaserola. Kailangan mainit na mainit. And normally, magigisa tayo, di ba, ng sibuyas, carrots, celery, bawang. But for this recipe, I'm going to sear the giniling first. So into my kaserola, into my very hot kaserola, I'm going to put butter. This is just 2 tablespoons of salted butter. And para hindi masunog agad yung butter, I'm going to put 2 tablespoons also of just plain cooking oil. I'll put the flame on high, and then isisir natin yung ating giniling. I have here 1/2 kilo of ground beef with some fats. Just put it there. Huwag mong hahaluin. And 1/2 kilo also of ground pork with some fats. Iwan mo lang din dyan, huwag mong hahaluin. So we leave this here for around 3 to 5 minutes until mag-brown yung ilalim. Tsaka natin bibigyan ng quick stir. Ayan o, makikita natin medyo nagba-brown yung ilalim. So isang mabilis na halo. See? Tapos iwan mo lang ulit. And then mapapansin ninyo, medyo magtutubig po yan. Ayan o. So what I'll do, meron ako ditong stainless bowl, babawasan ko lang po ng tubig or ng liquid. Just be careful. Oops, be careful. Okay, that is because of the steam. Sabing be careful, di ba? Kinakausap ko po yung sarili ko. So, wag mo pong itatapon yan, ibabalik mo yan dito. Hindi naman po required yon, ginagawa lang natin so that there's a good Maillard reaction. Yun talagang may browning, kasi yun yung magbibigay talaga ng linamnam dito sa ating meat sauce. Okay? So, ngayong nabawasan na ang steam or liquid, bubutasan mo yung gilid, yung gitna, and then I'm going to put my mirepoix. This is just equal amounts of onions, carrots, and celery. Mas marami-rami yung carrots kasi medyo malaki yung carrot. Pinalagay ko na po lahat. So you just put it there. Kung ayaw mong tanggalin yung liquid, walang problema. Ibuhos mo lang yan dyan. And then I have here 5 cloves of garlic. I'm just using a garlic press. Ang bango. Naamoy niyo yun, napakabango. Ayan amoy lumpiang Shanghai. Ang sarap-sarap. Look. And then ito na, yung ating mga pampalasa. I'm going to put 1/4 cup of Worcestershire sauce. 1/4 cup of Japanese soy sauce. So alam ko hindi classic ang paglalagay ng Japanese soy sauce, but trust me, Kasi yung spaghetti bolognese in Japan, ay nako po, napakasarap. So nung tinetest ko tong recipe, etong dalawang to, Worcestershire and the Japanese soy sauce, trust me. And then you need 300 ml of red wine. Dry red wine, pero kung anong red wine na meron ka dyan. So, approximately 300 ml na to, ibubuhos ko na po lahat yan. You can season later, or pwede ka na din mag-season ngayon. Anyway, standardized na po tong recipe na to, tried and tested ko. This is salt, white sugar, and black pepper. You need 4 cans. Ang isang lata po, 400 ml of crushed tomatoes. So this is crushed tomatoes. Ayan o, yung medyo pino. Kung wala ka namang crushed, you can use diced. Or if you have whole tomatoes, i-blender mo or food processor. You need 4 cans. Siyempre, sisimutin natin yung lata. And then, yung tinanggal natin na liquid kanina, ibalik mo dyan. Malasa po yan. Pampasarap. Just give it a quick stir. Di ba madali lang? Now, eto na yung medyo matagal. Ang isa sa mga magpapasarap talaga dito is you have to slow cook it for at least 1 hour. 1 oras. Kung nagmamadali ka, 30 minutes, okay na. If you have the time, patagalin mo hanggang 2 oras at low flame. And napakasarap po niyan. So, ang gagawin ko dito, iiwan ko muna yan dyan. Pero kailangan tatakpan mo, ha? Magre-reduce po yan. Lalapot yung sauce, madudurog yung mga gulay, even the tomatoes. Ang maiiwan na lang ay yung meat, the beef and the pork. So tender, so tasty. Okay, so habang pinapalambot natin yan, nire-reduce, magliligpit-ligpit ako dito, and ipe-prepare ko yung ating appetizer, maya-maya. It's been an hour, and konti na lang. Ayan, so look how beautiful. Nag-reduce na talaga siya. It's very thick. Now, I'm going to do the final seasoning. I'm going to put 2 teaspoons of spicy curry powder. Hindi naman sa ine-endorse ko tong brand na to, no? But I love this curry powder. This is Japanese curry powder. You can order this online. Sa Japan, napakamura sa mga grocery stores. 2 teaspoons. Kung hindi ko sasabihin sa inyong may curry powder siya, hindi mo agad-agad na may curry powder. Napakasarap. Now, I'm going to taste it. Super duper good. And this sauce, habang tumatagal po, mas sumasarap. Perfect. Wala na akong gagawing seasoning. If you want to add more sweetness, a teaspoon or 2 of sugar, but this bolognese sauce or bolognese sauce, hindi siya intended to be sweet. Naglagay tayo ng konting sugar kanina just to balance. So now, pwede ko lang tong iwan, lowest flame. Papakulo na ako ng pasta water dito on this side. And then, gawin na natin ang ating appetizer. The chicken parmesan or the parmesan chicken. So what I'm going to do here is, I'm going to season this with a bit of salt. Ba't ba hawak-hawak ko yung itlog, no? Dahil hawak-hawak ko po siya, nabasag na po, kaya hindi ko mabitawan. A little bit of cayenne, just for the heat. But you can just use salt and pepper kung ano ang type mong gamitin. Yun ang gamitin mo. And then just a piece of egg. Ayan, nabasag na po yung itlog sa kamay ko. So you just massage this. Here you can use shrimps. When I tested the recipe, I used shrimps. You can use fish, you can use tofu. But of course, chicken is the best. Kasi kung may food allergy sa mga bata, And then dito, nagpapainit na ako ng mantika. But first, let's prepare our breading mix. I have here panko or Japanese breadcrumbs. So ilalagay ko lang siya dito sa aking pan. And then I have here fine breadcrumbs. And then I have here Parmesan cheese. For the Parmesan cheese, kailangan mo lang ng mga 4 tablespoons. Huwag ka maglagay ng sobrang dami kasi masusunog. Okay, 4 tablespoons. This is just iodized salt, oregano powder, and thyme powder. Cayenne, para lang medyo may spice. You just mix. And then, what I'll do is, magtatabi ko ng konti. Para just in case, kalahati muna. Just in case, hindi ko siya maubos, hindi ko mako-contaminate yung breading mix. Okay? Ayan. And then, tabi ko na to. So, ganito lang kadali. Irarab mo lang yung chicken dyan and then diretso na siya dito sa mantika. And ilalagay ko lang siya medium to low, to medium low kasi may cheese, you don't want to burn this. So, ganito lang kasimple. Just get your chicken and then you just coat it. Hindi po talaga ito yung parang katsu style na makapal ang breading. Manipis lang talaga siya. This is just to give it the crunch and flavor. And then since hawak ko na din yung torch, torch ko ng konti yung lemon. Dito naman pwedeng malakas ang apoy. Why do we torch the lemon? Mas lumalabas yung aroma. And then you just... Diba? Isn't it bongga? Bongga. Ay, ayan. Hindi bongga, napaso ako. Hindi bongga. Parang bigla ako nagising doon, ha? Ayan. Okay, I think okay na yan. Masyado naman makaisipin lemon chicken. And then, parsley. That's our appetizer, the chicken parmesan. Okay, so luto na yung pasta. Dumakot lang ako ng konting pasta water just in case. And this is how we serve this, no? Kasi the Italians, they always cook the pasta with the sauce. So, what I'm going to do is, kukuha ko ng pasta. I'm going to put it here. Okay. Ayan, oh. And then this is my sauce. My very delicious sauce. Ilalagay ko yan dyan sa gitna. Ang gandang picture nito. Tingnan mo. You put it there. Look at the contrast, di ba? Because this sauce is very delicious, very tasty. You don't need much. Napaka-fresh. Di ba? Just look at that. Kung i-plate mo yan, tapos lagyan mo ng konting cheese sa gitna. Ooh. Okay, ayan yon. Kailangan i-toss mo siya. And the pasta water is here. Just in case nadadry, you put some pasta water. Obviously, kulang ako sa sauce. So, the sauce is just here. Kinabukasan po, mas masarap yung sauce na yan. Yung ginawa nating sauce recipe, isang kilong karne, kaya niyang isang kilong pasta. Little bit more pasta water. And then, tikman na natin to. Habang fresh. Well, pwede mo pa naman dagdagan ng meat sauce yan if you want. Eto, madaya ako, tinikman ko na to kanina eh. Pero tikman natin ulit. The pasta. Hindi ko masabing para akong nasa Italy kasi hindi ko na po matandaan. 2015 pa po ang huling tapak ko sa Italia. So, 10 years ago, limot ko na. Ang sasabihin ko na lang, para ako nasa Japan. Kasi ang sarap. Sa Japan, ibang klase sila magluto ng pasta doon. Talagang parang lahat ng respeto binigay nila sa mga Italiano at sa lahat ng ingredients. Napaka-perfect. Ang sarap-sarap. Save some room for dessert. So halika na, i-unmold na natin yung tiramisu. Kahapon po ito. Ginawa ko po kahapon. Kaya ako binalot ng cling wrap kasi 'di ba ako, generous ako mag-soak ng ladyfingers in espresso. So medyo nagli-leak siya. So you have the option kung gusto mong i-dust na siya ng cocoa powder. So I'm going to dust it with cocoa powder para mukha talaga siyang tiramisu. But normally, ang dinadust lang namin is yung kakainin. I'm using European cocoa powder. You just get a paring knife and you heat the paring knife. Pwede sa kalan or you can use a blowtorch. Mahinang apoy lang. You don't want it too hot, ha? You just want it warm. Warm enough na nahahawakan mong ganyan. Because if it's too hot, remember, you are dealing with dairy product. So, if it's too hot, tunaw yan. Okay? Kaya, ayan, pinapakiramdaman ko siya. So, napainit ko siyang masyado, so I'm going to wipe it with wet towel. Ayan, just warm enough. And then, you just want to loosen the side. This dessert is very fragile. So, you don't want to destroy it. You just want to remove it from the mold. Okay? And then, yung gusto mo, ayan, halimbawa dyan, kukunin ko yan, I cut it just like that. And then ito po, natatanggal po ito. Okay? Ayan, natatanggal po yan. Kaya matatanggal ko yung tiramisu from there. Kukunin ko po sa ilalim. Oh my God. Tikman natin. Look at the inside. If you plan to sell it, pero kasi yung ganito maganda to pag pang dine-in. Ang sakit po kasi na mascarpone cheese, compared to cream cheese, yung ganyan, mainitan lang siya. Katulad nito, kitang-kita mo po yung dinaanan ng kutsilyo ko, di ba? Dahil mainit yung kutsilyo, humulas agad. So ito, kailangan ko siyang ibalik na agad sa ref. So if you plan to sell it, you can layer it in containers like this. Ito, same batch po nito yan kasi may pinagbigyan po ako kagabi. Okay? And then pag kinain nila, ayan dadakutin na lang po nilang ganun. Ito medyo mas buo po ito kasi hindi natin pinainitan. O, diba? So this episode, literally, easy Italian. Gumawa tayo ng tiramisu para ma-ref mo agad. And then after that, we prepared the bolognese sauce or the meat sauce with a kick. Nilagyan natin ng some Japanese flavors para maiba naman. And then we made a very quick appetizer, the chicken parmesan. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. And if you have more recipe ideas or cuisines that you want us to feature, ilagay niyo po yan sa comment section and I'm going to see you all soon. Pahabol lang po. Minsan nasosobrahan tayo sa init ng ulo. Huwag niyo na pong painitan. Kasi nag-request sila sa akin na mas magandang cut. Di ba? Tingnan nyo, natunaw daw po kasi ito. So, para mas maganda siya, huwag nyo nang painitan. Di ba? Mas buo-buo po siya. Kasi pag pinapainitan, very heat sensitive po kasi talaga. Di ba? Mas kita mo yung layering. So, hindi mo na kailangan yung blowtorch. Sa chicken parmesan mo na lang po gamitin.